Welcome to Yoga with Dora. Let's start today's practice by coming to a comfortable seated position, allowing the shoulders to relax, allowing your physical body to arrive in this state where you sit comfortably and you're not focused on what hurts, what's happening, but you're feeling quite comfortable in your seated position that you can focus on the beginning of your practice, whatever physical position that is for you. Roll the shoulders back, relax, close your eyes if you feel comfortable. The more often you come to the mat, the more all of this becomes a habit, a way how the body, the mind and the breath just naturally falls into this rhythm of being aware of the physical body, making any little adjustment in the legs, in the tilting of the pelvis to feel comfortable in your seated position, to feel this support of the earth. Allowing the spine to be elongated, the top of the head reaching up, the tailbone reaching down. Finding the core giving you and the stabilizing muscles giving you this stability, this strength. And then softening all the other muscles which are not needed for this seated position. Finding this balance, this conscious balance of being strong where it needs to be, but at the same time being relaxed and just relaxing into it, allowing yourself to soften into the areas which don't need to be working at this moment of time. And all of this connected to the breath, the rising and falling of the breath, the inhaling and exhaling through the nostril, the connecting with this continuous filling up, expanding, and then gently navel to the spine, releasing, emptying. Stay here for a few cycles. Just enjoy the breath. Letting the breath just relax a little bit. Noticing how the edges are smoothed out as you bring your awareness to the physical body arriving to the mat and connecting to your breath. Enjoying this moment. Just being here. Nowhere to rush. You and your breath. Now bring the hands together, connect the thumbs to the heart center. Lift the heart center up a little bit. Palms together. And let's tune in with the Om mantra 3 times to raise the energy in the physical body, in our surroundings, and connecting to the teachers. not stealing our intention for today's class. Staying conscious. And relax the hands. Open up the eyes. Kapha breathing, cleansing the chest and the head. This is the breathing, we practiced it a few times before, when the inhalation is nice and relaxed and the exhalation is active. When you're bringing the navel to the spine on the exhalation, you decide what rhythm you would like to have. You can go really slow, like inhale and exhale, inhale. So slow rhythm, or you can go faster, you can go really fast. We're going to do 3 times 30 rounds. I'm going to do the fast, but you do whichever feels comfortable for you. When we finish one round, if you're going slowly, you may just do 10. We just take an inhalation which comes naturally and then hold it for as long as you feel comfortable. And when you're ready to let it out, let it out. Our intention with the Kapha is to clean the Kapha energy, the earth and water element, from the heart and the head. So lift this sort of like this darkness, this cloud which is coming through the chest. Okay, don't do it if you have glaucoma or any kind of heart problems or unregulated high blood pressure. Don't do the fast one. You can still do the slow one, but really connect it. So if you're new to the practice, go with the slow one, or if you have any kind of health issues, go with the slow one, and always observe. If you're feeling dizzy, if you feel funny, stop. Listen to your body, okay? It's a little bit of a, like normally I would only teach this when we are face to face, but I know that we have studied this face to face, and also being conscious, staying conscious of how you're feeling in your body. Let's start with the first round. Take a moment to rest between the sets, noticing how you feel. Feel how to move the navel, the energy, and you really cleanse this area. Any stagnation, anything stuck there. Second round. Notice how you're feeling. Maybe you feel this little bit of a lift in the heart, in the head. But no expectation, just observation. Let's do the third round. Notice how you feel. I'll always find that after Kapha, like the smile just comes naturally to the face, cleansing the head from all that craziness going on in there, shining the scalp. Whenever you're ready, taking your time, come up to a standing position and let's start our physical practice, the asanas. Coming to Tadasana, feet either together or hip distance apart, finding your stability, rolling the shoulders back and establishing your mountain position, building up, stay conscious, your posture. 4 corners down on the feet, lifting the inner arches up, being aware the activation of the kneecaps coming up, thighs active, tailbone tucked under, strong core, lengthening up. Finding the stability in the pose. Connecting movement to the breath. On the inhalation, bring the arms up. Extend the arms up. Exhale, bring the hand to the heart into the namaste. And release the hands down. One more breath. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Reach up, extend. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. And then release the arms down. 3rd breath, notice the sensation in the armpits and just feel this connection as you bring the breath to the heart and then release it. So inhale, fill up, lengthen, feel the space in the armpits and then bring that energy to the heart, connect to the heart center and release down. Now inhale all the way up, lengthen. And on the exhalation, bend the knees a little bit and come into your forward fold, letting the head relax, shaking it a little bit, allowing yourself to come into a nice, comfortable forward fold. It's quite cold again. You may be tight in the muscles. So I like to have a lovely little bend in here, but of course you can come into straight legs. Just surrounding here, letting the head go, surrendering. On the inhalation, coming on the fingertips, lengthening up, rolling the shoulders away. You can come a little bit higher, as high as you wish with this lengthened spine. And exhale, release down. 2 more times, really connecting with the breath. Stay conscious. Inhale, lift and lengthen, roll the shoulders back, lengthen. Active legs, active core. Exhale, release. 1 more breath on the inhalation, coming up, lengthening. You don't have to come off the floor, you can come on the fingertips. Just find this length, find this space here. And exhale, release. Next inhalation, we're coming all the way up, lengthen the top of the head, all the way away from the sit bone. Reach up and lengthen, bring the hands to the heart. And release back down. Inhale, arms come all the way up, palms touch together, reaching towards the sky. Exhale, bend the leg a little bit and release down all the way to the floor, to the forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, look up, lengthen. Exhale, just step back with the left leg, so the right leg is in front into the lounge. Realign yourself, make sure you have space here. Roll the shoulders back. You can come on fingertips or blocks, or you can come all the way down with the arms. Roll the shoulders back. Breathe in here in your lounge position. Be aware of the length in the spine. Be aware of the breath flowing beautifully in the pose. Notice how much effort you put in here. Can you find a pose that feels strong, but at the same time you can just chill in it? Relax into it. 1 more deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Relax. Inhale. Give a little bit of a push with that left leg. Come back into your forward fold. Release down here. You can have the legs bent or straight by now. Inhale, come up halfway. Look up, lengthen. Exhale, step back with the left leg now. No, right leg now. So the left leg is in the lunge, but I'm sure you got me. Roll the shoulder back, lengthen. Only thing is that the opposite leg, opposite lunge that you were before. Lengthen, reach the top of the head away from the sit bones. Relax into it. So find that the muscles are strong, giving you stability. Top of the head reaches away, active core. So you have like a strong posture, but at the same time you can relax into it. Inhale, exhale 4. Inhale, exhale 5. Inhale, give a little bit of a push with that right leg. Come into your forward fold, release into it. Inhale, come up halfway, look up, lengthen. Exhale, surrender, let the head hang. And inhale, come all the way up. You can have a lovely little bend in the knees when you come up. Just lengthen. Bring the hands to the heart and release. Inhale, bring the arms up all the way. Exhale, dive down, navel to the spine. Just surrender. It's like you're emptying, you're folding yourself deeply. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, relax. Inhale, step back with the left leg into your lunge. Exhale, step back into your forward fold. Inhale, step back with the right leg into the lunge on the left leg. Exhale, step back into the forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, look up, lengthen. Exhale, release. And inhale, come all the way up. Bend the knees if you wish to reach up and lengthen. Exhale, come back to the center. Tuck the tailbone under, lengthen up. Inhale, reach up, extend. Exhale, forward, navel to the spine, just bow down. Inhale, come up halfway, look up. Exhale, step back with the right leg, left leg. Arrive into your plank. Come into your plank. Stay here for 3 more breaths. Roll the shoulders back. Activate the core. Nice and deep. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale, push back into a downward facing dog. Let the head hang. And see if you want to take that dog for a walk. Just feel after the plank. Just really lengthen. Keep lots of space for the neck. Shoulders rolled away from the ears. Sit bone reaching back to the sky. Just enjoy your down dog. I feel really nice with keeping the heels towards the floor, but if you feel like you want to bend the knees, or you want to take your dog for a walk, or your stance is too wide, stay conscious. Find your downward facing dog, the one which feels your perfect doggy today. 2 more deep breaths in here. Lengthen. Feel the strength. Feel the ease. Feel the breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look between the hands. Step forward with the right leg, left leg. Come into the forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Look up. Exhale, release. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach up, extend the fingertips towards the sky. Bring the hand to the heart. And relax. Let's just come into a sun salutation. You have the option of hard plank or the full sun salutation with vinyasa, up dog, down dog already. Inhale, lift up and lengthen, reach up. Extend forward, let the head hang. Inhale, come up halfway, look up. Exhale, left leg, right leg, come into your plank. Lower yourself either from plank into hovering and straight into up dog, or make your way into the half plank and cobra. Tuck the tailbone under, push back into your downward facing dog. Reach the sit bone back towards the sky. 5 more deep breaths in here. Again, you can bring a little bit of movement here. You can have the deep bend in the knee. Listen to your body.
If you feel too hot, you can just exhale through the mouth, letting all this heat out. Exhale 3. Inhale, look between the hands, step forward with the left leg, right leg. Come into the forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, look up. Exhale, release. Inhale, come all the way up, reach and extend. Exhale, come back to the center. Inhale, reach up, extend all the way up. Exhale, forward, forward, release. Inhale, come up halfway, look up. Exhale, step back with the right leg, left leg. So you have the option again of half plank releasing to the floor. I showed that one, or you can go into the full version. Releasing down, elbows stay close to the body. Stretching the feet away. Inhaling, activating the core, coming up into your cobra. Exhaling, releasing, tucking the toes under and reaching back into a lovely downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, release into your down dog. Find your stability here. Preparing that we're going to lift that right leg up towards the sky, 3-legged dog. Allow yourself to come into the center with the hands. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Keep the weight evenly distributed. Hips in the center still. Reach up and extend. One more inhale, extend the leg out. Exhale, very slow motion. Bring the right leg in with control between the legs. Nice and soft. And then pivot the left leg. Activate the core. Cartwheel the arms, left arm, right arm into your warrior 2. So you're arriving into this beautiful warrior 2 flow, releasing into your warrior 2. Check in your alignment, make any adjustment. Notice how your front knee is. Check the alignment of the knee being in line with the ankle. Check that your core is active and you're lifting, and your hip, shoulders and the head is in alignment. Extend the fingers away. 5 deep breaths in here. And that's about 3. Exhale 4. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down again. Across the right leg. Stretch back with the right leg. Push back into your downward facing dog. Realign. We're doing the other side. Reach the left leg up towards the sky. Extend here. Let the head hang. Reach that leg up nice and high, pushing the heel away. Active core. Try not to drop out to the right. One more inhale, extend up. And on the exhalation, very, very slowly, slow motion, bring that left leg in between the hands. Then pivot the right leg. Cartwheel the right arm and the left. Arrive into your warrior 2 with the left leg in front. And the gaze towards the front middle finger, or if that's too much for the neck, looking straight ahead. Be conscious of your position. In the Vinyasa classes, it's sort of like the pose we are already familiar with, and we just putting them together like a necklace, flowing one posture to the other. Surrender here. Find your perfect warrior 2 for the day, where you feel that you're strong, but you're at ease at the same time. And the breath will show you if you have achieved that. 4.
and 5. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the floor, arriving into the lunge with the left leg forward. Step the left leg back now, arriving into your plank. And again, you can go half plank and cobra or the full vinyasa, lowering and hovering above, making your way into your up dog and down dog. I must admit, speaking through vinyasa class is quite a challenge. Letting the head hang, just realign here. And then this time, just step forward with the right leg, left leg. Allow yourself to settle here into the forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, look up. Exhale, release. And inhale, come all the way. Lengthen up. Reach and extend. And come back into your mountain pose. Step into a nice little triangle position. Feet parallel to start with. Checking that the hips are squaring forward. We're moving into triangle pose. Right leg 90 degrees. Back leg heel is pushing a little bit out. Checking that your hips are still happy. Knees are happy. Inhale, lift the arms up. Draw the shoulders back. Lengthen up with the spine. And inhale, reach out to the right. Keeping the hips nice and even. Like in between the lines of the mat. And on the exhalation, release that right hand on the thigh, shin, or all the way to the floor. Try not to put too much weight on the right leg. So you're just sort of supporting a little bit. You can even bring the hand down and reach that left arm up. Open up in the heart. Gaze can be down to ground yourself. It can be straight ahead. Or you can, if your neck is happy with it, you can look up towards that left palm. Roll the shoulders back, open up the heart. Feel the stretch. Inhale, exhale, 3. 2 more deep breaths in here. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale slowly with the help of the back hand. Come back into your neutral position. Keep the arms up and just pivot the legs, arriving to the triangle pose, Trikonasana, to the left. Inhale, reach out. Try to reach something in the far. Keeping the hips nice and even. And exhale, relax into your triangle. Left hand comes towards the left leg, rolling the shoulders open, right hand reaches up. Allow yourself to settle here. Notice how much weight you're putting on that leg. If you want, you can even extend that arm out or just the palm facing upward. Just to show you that you're lifting from the core and you're not putting the weight on that hand and you're coming up from there, but you're lifting, you're opening. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 4. Exhale, 5. Inhale slowly with the help of the core and the back hand come up. Exhale, release the hands, turn to the center, and with a big step back into the mountain pose. Release there, realign your posture. Continuing with our vinyasa. Inhale, lift and lengthen, reach up and extend. Exhale, forward, forward. Let the head hang, relax down. Inhale, come up halfway, look up. Exhale, step back, left leg, right leg coming to our vinyasa. So either releasing to the floor and cobra or just lowering, hovering above. Pushing yourself forward and lifting up in the upward facing dog. Then tucking the tailbone under, reaching back into your down dog. Realigning here, letting the head hang. Preparing for 3-legged dog.
Inhale, lift the right leg up, and this time bend the right leg and open up in the hip. It's almost like you want to put that right here towards the left buttocks, and you look underneath the right armpit. Breathing deeply. And then bring the leg back, stretch it out, and again bring it between the legs, between the hands, nice and slow, so the right leg comes forward in between the legs. Pivot the left leg, inhale, cartwheel the arms up, arrive back into your warrior two. Inhale, stretch the front leg out, extend that into the triangle, reach out. Exhale, bring the hand down. Inhale, and now on the exhalation, bend that front right leg. See if you can keep that right hand down and reach up with the left hand. If that is too much, you can rise up a little bit and you can just have the right hand relaxing on the thigh, reaching up. But again, try not to collapse in there. So, or if you have a block or brick, you can have a brick as well. Parshvakonasana. Lengthen up, surrender here. Sometimes when the Kapha energy gets too much, this darkness, this heaviness, it's difficult to move. Breath becomes shallow. So notice that, that's okay. And just work with it. Lift it up. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale slowly. Pivot the arms back. Put the arms on the two sides of the right, arriving to this lunge. And then step back with the right leg. Realign in your downward facing dog again. Just find your breath here. And we're going to continue on the other side. Lift the left leg up. Bend the knee and come into this twisted three-legged dog, opening. Try not to push the heel out. Still, if you can still gaze down, or you can gaze underneath that left armpit. Breathe. Lengthen away. Inhale. Exhale, turn back to the center. Extend that left leg out. And very slowly, with control, bring the left leg between the hands. Pivot the right leg. Cartwheel the arms up into your warrior two. Inhale, stretch that front leg and release into reaching, preparation for triangle. Exhale, release into your triangle. Inhale, and on the exhalation, bend that left leg, arriving into your modified side angle Parshvakonasana. Roll the shoulders open. Open up the heart. You can come into the modification of coming higher or using the block underneath the head. And gaze can be down straight ahead or up towards the extended arm. Breathing deeply. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, turn back into your lounge position over the left leg. And then step back the left leg into your down dog. Stretch there. Come back into your plank. Hold it for 3 deep breaths. Roll the shoulders back, lengthen up, feel the fire. So feel as you're lifting that earth element and water element in the body. You're creating this fire, this warmth, this transformation. 2 and 3. Inhale on the exhalation, release all the way to the floor for your cobra or up dog, down dog. Inhale, lift and lengthen, open up the heart. Exhale, release, tuck the toes under, push back into your downward facing dog. Let the head hang, relax in here. Look between the hands, step forward with left leg, right leg into the forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, look up. Exhale, release. Inhale, come all the way up, lengthen up, reach and extend, and then come back to the center. Realign in your mountain position. Notice how you feel. I turn towards you so you can see me. Transfer the weight to the left leg. Come up on the right, fingertips. Inhale, bring the leg up and coming into the tree pose, bringing your leg either staying down on just on the tiptoes, calves, or all the way up. Nice and strong. And then bring the hands to the heart, roll the shoulders back, find your stability. Lengthen up. Now from here, if you can, just lengthen and then bend the knee a little bit. So you're coming down into a modified chair and come up. You may lose your balance. Push in that right sole of the foot towards the thigh and then slowly release down. So you're pushing in, you're coming as lengthen the spine and come back. You're pushing your sit bones towards the back, okay? So you're not bringing the knee forward, you're pushing the sit bone back. One more time. Just feel the connection to the sole of the foot, wherever it is. So even if you have your leg on the floor, you should be able to just basically come into the half tree chair and then release the leg. Allow it to come down to the floor. Even if you have your leg here, you can come back. Please be conscious of the knee staying protecting, tailbone tucked under, active core. So when you're coming back, wherever you are, you're bringing the sit bone back and you're activating the core. It's all about core, tailbone tucked under. Coming to the other side, transfer the weight to the right leg, bring the left leg up, put it wherever you feel that gives you stability today. Bring the hands to the heart, look at your fixed point. 3 breaths in the tree pose, finding a balance, rooting down. Again, feeling this energy coming through the leg. You need to activate the core because you're only standing on one leg, so your balance, you have less connection to the earth element, and you're releasing the hip, you're opening up, finding this flow in the water, and then we're adding a little bit of a core, our lovely chair. So whenever you're ready, inhale, lengthen the top of the head up, find your balance, press the sole of the foot wherever you are on the leg, and then sit back onto your chair. So remember, mindful of pushing the sit bones back rather than, and you may find that your leg position is not right. Fall out, take a big laugh at yourself and come back. I'm definitely, as a pitta, taking life too seriously. So just try to laugh at yourself and connect with, tree chair. And you may find that you can go all the way down, or you may have to open your arms
And just stay conscious. One more breath. Going as deep as you can. And then coming back and releasing that leg. Okay, so it gives a lovely little massage on the thighs, but if it feels uncomfortable, you can just come lower, or you can actually do that you have the legs across, and then you just have the harp chair. Come back to the front of the mat, roll the shoulders back, bring the hands to the heart, and take a big step back with the left leg. Warrior one, bend that right knee. Find the stability in the pose when your hips are squaring forward. Once you find the legs and the comfort in the spine, reach the arms up, extend them. Roll the shoulders back, open up the heart. Breathe. Inhale, reach up. And on the exhalation, bring the arms down. Lower your chest towards the knee, and then bring the arms back. Next inhalation, reach and extend up into your warrior one again. Look up if you feel okay. A small back bend but strong core. Exhale, release into your humble warrior. Releasing towards the knee, letting the head relax, extending the arms up. Inhale, reach up, lengthen. Exhale, release into your humble warrior and releasing towards the right knee. The chest is relaxed but extended in the chest. Inhale, on the next exhalation, release the hands down by the sides of the right leg. Lengthen here, and then we're going to slowly start to straighten that front leg into pyramid pose. Whatever your range is, you can stay with the bent leg, lengthening the top of the head away, or you can start to lengthen away. You can come up higher, you can come up on the blocks as well. Lengthen the spine, release here. Pyramid pose. Allowing yourself to feel the gentle stretch in the hamstrings, relaxation in the head, length in the spine. You bow, you surrender. Exhale 3. Exhale 4. Exhale 5. Inhale, bend that right leg again, bend. Maybe step back a little bit and bring the left knee down and just come down into a relaxed lounge. Bring that right arm to the side. Relax the hands here. You can come up onto the block. Roll the shoulders back. And just surrender here. Nice and comfortable. And with the next exhalation, if you're okay, come on the outside edge of that right foot and drop that right leg out. So you're surrendering the hips towards the floor and you drop the leg out to the side just as much as you feel comfortable with. And then slowly activate the core, come back, bring the leg back, lengthen here again, come up onto the flexed foot on the left leg, roll the shoulders back, stabilize yourself on the left leg and carve the right arm back towards the back of the room. And either just coming into this lovely twist, or if you want, Bend that left leg and grab the left foot with the right hand. It's going to be a big stretch, so be mindful how it feels. Open the heart, lengthen and breathe. Exhale, 4. Exhale, 5. Relax the leg. Bring the hand back. Step back with the right leg as well. Push back into your downward facing dog. Release here. Stretch. Lengthen up. And then step forward with the right leg, left leg into the forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, look up. Exhale, release. Inhale, come up nice and wide. Reach up. Exhale, release. Now we're going to try to do the same on the other side. Bring the hands to the heart, roll the shoulders back. Step back with the right leg, a big step. Check in that your hips are squaring forward. Front knee is bent. Knee in line with the ankle. Knee in line with the second finger, second toe. And you can have the leg as much out, so you can have as much of an angle in the back leg as feel comfortable, tucking the tailbone under. Nice, strong stance. Whenever you feel you're ready with your leg and the spine, extend the arms up. Warrior 1, extend up. Tuck the tailbone under, reach and extend. And on the exhalation, bow towards that left leg. Extend the arms back, reach the arms back. Inhale, reach and extend. Exhale, bow down, humble warrior. Inhale, extend up. Exhale, release. Inhale, extend up. Exhale, release. And then bring the hands to the floor, coming into the pyramid pose. So you can stay here with the bent leg. You can make your stance shorter. The aim is to lengthen that front leg and just to surrender here. So whatever you're feeling in the body, be conscious of making that little adjustment of bending the front knee or front knee, or making your stance smaller or bigger. Stay conscious in the pose, which is the posture which gives me the maximum stability. I can feel that I'm working, there's progress, but I can completely relax into it. Exhale, 3. Allow yourself to soften here. Exhale, 4. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Bend that knee. Realign in your lounge. Put that right leg down now. And then walk the left leg out. The hands are on the inside of the left leg. And release here. Just allow yourself to soften here. Make room for everything. Lengthen up the spine. Use this little bit of strength, and you know that you're strong here and your alignment is absolutely safe. And then you can just surrender there. If you want to go further, so you can stay here. You don't have to come into the wing lizard when you turn on the external, so the outside edge of that left foot, and you drop that left leg out, and you can make your hip a little bit deeper. Be mindful of the knee. Never stay in any position, not even half a breath, if your body is signaling no. All of this is a process. Listen to your body. And just surrender here.
Maybe you find that there is complete difference between one side to the other. That's okay too. Just allow yourself to settle there. And slowly bring the leg back. Find your position which feels comfortable here. Stabilize yourself on the right arm and cartwheel the left arm back. Roll the shoulders back, open up into the twist. Stay here, or if you want, you can bend that right leg in and open up. Release in here. Feel the openness in the heart, the breath flowing. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Release the leg. Bring the leg back down. And then left leg comes back and release into child's pose. Isn't it going to be really nice? And release into your child's pose, either with the knees wide and just surrendering here. So you probably noticed that we are going into quite a strong flow today. Why? To balance the Kapha energy, the stagnation, the earth and the water element, creating a little bit of fire, moving that energy. And you wish it was Vata time when we're going nice and slow. And then notice how this makes you feel. Maybe this is too much movement for you. Be conscious. Okay, just because it's Kapha season, it may not mean, it may still mean that your Vata, the air eater, the head, the nervous system is out of balance. So always be conscious of how something feels. Actually, it may not feel nice when you're doing it, but it's more telling how you feel afterwards. Because, for example, in Vata season, if I go to a really busy class, which creates more Vata in me, I'm like, oh, I'm loving the movement, the fancy poses. But an hour later or so, I find like I'm quite fidgety and restless. So noticing the effect. And there's no right and wrong, because it's right for us, different all the time. Slowly come back. Let's just come into a little bit of a heart opening before finishing postures. The camel pose. If you would like, you can have a blanket for the knees. I show you the options. Opening our heart to whatever is coming. Staying conscious but open to the possibilities. Option number 1, you can have a block or a blanket underneath the knees, and you just bring the hands to the sit bones and you roll the shoulders back, and you just stay here pressing the sit bones down, so you're just helping with the hands, and if you're okay, opening the head up. Okay, version 1. Version 2, you can even tuck the toes under and come back. Okay, that's just preference, which feels easier or lighter. Or if you want to go, we're going to go a little bit further. So you can have the toes, if you have the heels tucked under, you're a little bit higher, so it's easier. So you're rolling back the shoulders, you're bringing the hand onto the left sit bone, rolling the shoulders back, but with the right hand you're extending up, so you're coming here. But if you want to go a little bit further, then you slowly cartwheel the hands and you release towards the right heel. Okay, with the left hand you can extend it up if you want to, or you can just rest it in the front or the sit bone.
Okay, opening up the heart, reaching up, lengthening. Be mindful of the lower back. I'm going to come back because I'm going to talk. Staying there for a few more breaths. Tucking the tailbone under, activating the core, opening the heart. Be aware that the pose feels strong and active. Exhale, 4, Inhale, exhale, 5. Inhale, activate the core. Slowly, with the help of the core, come back and release. Sit back down onto the heel. If this is not comfortable for the knees, just cross-legged position. Relax the shoulders. Interlace the hands and bring the hands up, palms facing upwards. Tailbone tucked under, strong core. Lengthen up. And then grab the right wrist with the left hand and just pull a little, so you're coming into a tiny side bend. You're lengthening on the right side a little bit more. Don't know if you can see me. You can be cross-legged or straight. And then slowly come back and lengthen. And we're going to do the same on the other side. Left hand, right hand to the left, right hand to the right sit bone, and left hand reaches up. And you either come back a little bit further and bring that left hand to the heel, opening up and extending the right arm, or you just staying there, rolling the shoulders back, opening up, tucking the tailbone under, breathing deeply. So you really find that you're not jamming the lower back, you're staying there, tucking the tailbone under, lengthening still, opening the heart, being mindful of how you're feeling in the spine. Exhale, 4. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Slowly, with control, come back and release into sitting on your heels or cross-legged. Roll the shoulders back, interlace the hands. So however you interlace the hands, just come back. So if you had it here, just move the uncomfortable position, and then turn the palms out and reach and extend up. Tailbone tucked under, strong core, roll the shoulders back, lengthen up here. Reach up with the top of the head, and then with the left wrist being supported by the right, so grabbing the left wrist with the right hand, come into a very mini side bend to the right, so the left side of the body lengthens. Notice how these heart openers feel for you, these camels. If you have any lower back problems, just stay with the easy versions, because we sometimes tend to jam the lower back in the back bends. Very important to keep the core strong and lengthen away, and just move the back bend in the upper spine and slowly come back. Okay, especially with the last one, the full camel. Tailbone tucked under, lengthen up. You can have the toes tucked under or relaxed, and you bring the arms up, lengthen up, and on the exhalation, bring the hands back to the heels, open up the heart. So you lengthen the heart forward, hips are coming forward, nice and deep breath. You can let the head hang, or you can hold it, breathe. Exhale, 4. Exhale, 5. Inhale, activate the core. Slowly, with control, come back. Now, bring the legs a little bit wider. If you have a block, grab it, or a pillow or anything, or you can just try to sit between the legs. This may be quite challenging, it's quite strong on the knees, so please don't do this if you have any nail if any knee issues, then just come into cross-legged and just lengthen up. If you want to go further from here, so this is the hero's pose, releasing here, lengthening the spine, bringing the legs as close as you can, either sitting on a block. I'll show you with the block. So as many blocks as you wish to. If you're quite high, then it's nice on the knees as well, or just cross-legged and stretch the legs out. If you want to go a little bit further, then you can lengthen up and slowly start to walk back the hands and come onto the elbows, bringing the elbows together, opening the heart and relaxing here, letting the head hang. Or if you want to go even deeper, you can free the arms and just surrender down to the floor completely. Very strong on the knees, lovely, lovely stretch in the front. So be mindful, okay? Don't force yourself. If you went in there and if you want to come out, stay there if you're okay. But if you want to come out, just bring the arms again, activate the core, walk the hands back, come into the previous version, or activate the core and walk back up, okay? So don't force it. Come out nice and easy whenever you're ready. And if you were just going with the knee, keeping the knee safe kind of version, we're keeping the knee safe as well, but if you have any knee problems that doesn't feel right, lengthen up and just in Dandasana, okay? So even if you were in the full reclined hero's pose, make your way up, activate the core, make your way up, lengthen up, nice and deep. Okay? And then bring the legs together into your butterfly. Just bring them as close to you or into the diamond position. Lengthen up here. And whenever you feel like you're ready to go forward, just surrender into the forward fold. So you can just, if you're in the diamond position, you can just rest the knees here and relax. If you have your knees closer, then the same, you can rest them on the knees, or you can go a little bit further forward. And just go wherever this pose takes you. Wiggle the hips, find the length in the spine. It's not about how deep you go, it's how about you, how are you feeling? Feel this lovely stretch in the inner thighs, the length in the spine, the surrender here. So you see, we open up our heart, we open up the upper body, and then we fold forward, we surrender. So we make ourselves available for what's coming, and then we bow down to it. This continuous balance of strength and relax, opening and then surrendering. Slowly come up. Now this time stretch the legs out. We're gonna come into the forward fold. Option is you can just go one leg stretched, one leg straight, and you come forward. Or if you want to, you can come into the full pose. When you're coming as wide as you feel comfortable, you free the sit bones. You start by lengthening the spine, and then you start coming into the walking forward. And just really go wherever this wants to take you. If you can come up on the elbows, support your chin, just look up. Be active in the leg, and the heels are pushing away, toes are coming towards you. Try to wiggle the belly to the floor, and just observe what's going on. This is a good time to notice if you need to do any cleaning on the floor. So keep lengthening as you support your chin here. You lengthen in the spine and you just surrender here. Enjoy the pose. So you can come anywhere, don't push it. And slowly come back. And then bring the legs together and recline back onto the floor. And just stretch the legs out. And come into this movement of shaking on the floor, the legs, the arms. So you're sort of like tapping the ground. If you have a watch that's not so comfortable, you don't have to do it so much with the arms, but just tapping a little bit, wiggling around. And then once you feel that you're ready to sort of like come into a stillness, just gradually allow yourself to settle here, moving into this state. Observe the sensations. Bring the knees in, arms T position in the side, just coming into a gentle recline twist. So twisting the knees to the right, allowing yourself to settle here, shoulders stay down. If you're okay, keep your eyes closed. If you want to turn your head towards the left, that's okay as well, and just surrender here. And bring the head back. Bring the leg back. Let's go to the other side. Legs come to the left. Find your comfortable recline twist. And head goes to the right if you wish to. So we're not staying here very long. Just at the end, squeezing all that out that we had brought in, stirred up, ready to release. And then bring the head back, bring the knees back, bring the knees in and give yourself a cuddle. Rock from side to side if you wish to. And then surrender into Shavasana, so grabbing your blankets, blocks, eye pillows if you wish to, and just staying here. We don't have much time for Shavasana, so if you feel like it would be nice actually after such an active class, a long Shavasana, then you can even just tune in and just surrender into your Shavasana. Or if you're okay to stay an extra 5 minutes, then wiggle around and just melt into the pose. Notice how the body surrenders here. Be conscious of how the practice made you feel. Can you surrender the physical body here? Does it feel tired? Does it feel energized? Just observe. Feel the points when you're touching the mat, and allow yourself to sink into those points, having this ultimate trust that you are being held up. You can't fall any further. You're supported by the ground, the mat. And you can just completely surrender here. Let the breath be nice and even.
Notice any points in the body that may call for your attention. Take a couple of deep breaths in there. And after you smooth the body down, either just settle into the stillness, letting the practice be integrated in the mind, body, breath, or keep your awareness on your breath if your mind is busy. You can stay here. If you wish to come out of Shavasana, bring gentle movement into the body. Moving the fingers and the toes, circles in the ankles and the knees. Check in what would feel comfortable, like a big stretch, or making yourself into a ball. And whenever you're ready, turn to your side, right side, if you want to stay a little bit more relaxed and you feel like, I wanted a longer Shavasana. Then go back on your back and go back for your Shavasana. Allow that to yourself. Or turn to the left side if you feel like, yeah, I'm ready to go. That Kapha has been moved thoroughly. I'm ready to go. And then bring yourself up to a seated position. Cross-legged. Lotus, half lotus. Straight leg, couch, asana. Whatever feels right. Bring the hand to the heart. Come back to our mantra, our intention of stay conscious.
And notice the physical sensations, notice the breath, and notice the mind. Notice the change in the energy, the depths of the breath. And then bow the head to the heart. And then create this heat, this beautiful sunshine. Don't we so saw it this weekend. One day was a beautiful, amazing sunshine, and relax the eyes in the palms whenever you're ready. So one day it was glorious sunshine, and one day it was back to winter. And the difference this solar energy, this light makes. But we don't have to be dependent on it. And open the eyes softly in the palms. We don't have to be dependent on it. And whenever you're ready, open the fingers and give yourself a massage. We can bring that sunshine from the inside. Thank you so much. Namaste.